the Chicano card collector show. What's up, Chicano? So let's take an example, right? I'm collecting cards because I had a card collection. How does someone think their cards are worth something just because they have Tom Brady's face, just because it's a rookie card, or because the card's old, you think that it has value because the card's from 1950? Because see, there's many replicas, there's different brands of cards. This is a brand of card tops. You have many replicas of cards, different. This is a brand and this is a brand. So you have rookie cards. This is a rookie card, this is a rookie card, different brands, different rookies, so many replicas, so many common cards. But then you have inserts, something that looks cool like this, or like this, or like this, which is clear. So, well, if you happen to have rookies, Chicanos, that of the 90s and 80s, early 2000s, that are of somebody like me, I have this prospect, top prospect, LeBron James, 2003, legitimate year. So a prospect is not his rookie card, but he was someone to consider. A prospect is someone who's has the skill to and the potential to possibly be somebody, and he held up his name. It's not just a prospect of anybody, but he is a legitimate GOAT now. So he held up to his potential. There's hundreds of prospects, while there's thousands of people, let's say, being drafted. There's 100 prospects out of the 1,000 people being chosen, let's say, to play basketball. There's 1,000 guys, but 100 of them, they consider, hey, this guy is going to be somebody, and LeBron actually held up to the prospect to a value that, hey, and beyond. So these two cards, I would like to send in to get graded. Like this, it's a company, one of the companies, right? You send it to a company, they grade it out of 10. So this Mew, out of a 1 through 10, got a 5.5 out of CGC Universal Grade. You scan that, there's a barcode, and it'll tell you why it got a 5.5 out of the 1 through 10 grading scale. So let's say these cards right now is $50 a card just alone. I get it in, I get it graded, and let's say it holds a value, because one, it's gonna take $25-$30 just to get it graded, and it's gonna take a couple weeks. So one, you spend $30 to get it graded, so obviously you're gonna ask for what? You want your $30 back, and you might double it. So you're gonna ask, let's start off at $100, depending, $100, because you got it graded, it's in the plastic. That's how cards hold value. Even if this card was free for one, so I didn't have to pay for it. Let's say you go to the shop, you pay for I bought this card for $50, then I send it in to get graded. That's another $50, so now that's 100 invested, you want 100 back, $200 you ask for the card. So Chicanos, that is why when you look up cards and you see value, because some of them are graded, some cards get graded, they get put in this plastic, and people pay for that grading company, and you want your money back. And not, there's so many replicas, Chicanos. So if any of you guys have 90s and 2000s cards, 80s cards, look up who you have. Look up the best players of whatever sports team you have. Look up your rookies. Put all your rookies together. See who your best rookies are. Put those together. Even if you have rookies You could sell cards for $1 because that may be somebody's favorite team. That's what I've been doing. Buying cards for $1, $2, $5, and doubling it up by buying singles like this. You go to the card shop, you see it, you're looking through the card box like this. Hey, I like this card. It's $3. I'll go to work somewhere. Hey, you like this guy? Sell it for $10, let's say. So, Chicanos, this is about investment, side investment. It's a hobby. It's a hobby of an investment. It's not like how my hobby are of martial arts, which is more of a passion, but this is a hobby of collecting. But at the same time, you just don't want to collect and waste money. Try to sell if you can. It's like stocks and bonds nowadays. You go on the internet, and obviously, you could sell anything on the internet, Pokemon cards, basketball, anything on the internet. So if any of you guys, Chicanos, have cards, look through them, go through them. They might be worth something, or you could sell them to your friends at an individual price. Just because something is old doesn't mean it always has value. See, he's a goat, so he does have value. But, you know, not everybody who is hot now may not hold value. You know, Steve McNair was kind of hot in his time, but he lost it. His cards hold no value. This is a rookie year card. See, these are common cards. Deion Sanders, but, you know, those are common cards. But you go and pick up, you know, his rookie card. That's a $10 card right there by itself. His rookie card. So, Chicanos, invest in something you like to do while make money. And if you have cards, that's what I'm getting at. Look through your cards, see what they're worth, look them up. Who do you have? What sports team? And you know, sometimes a guy may be good right now, but that doesn't mean you hold on to the card. He may get injured and then the card lose value and the guy never comes back. So sometimes if you know you got a card, you look it up and it's worth something, maybe you may want to get your $50 for it right now, Chicanos. So other than that, Chicanos, this is just sharing investment ideas. Investment in some type of thing you like to do. Like if I could make money off collecting cards because I like collecting cards and selling them, hey, why not? I like if you guys know me, I train in martial arts. So shout out to the Mexican champions right here if you keep up with MMA, and two Chicanos. Show! Chicano ideas, culture is power, history is knowledge.